Hey, what's up, guys? So it's that time of the week again for Cooking with Pill. Actually, stay tuned, by the way, for next week. I don't know what I'm gonna cook, but it's gonna be a lot of something because I need to make like 2 months worth of food. I think I already have like a few weeks in my freezer, but I'm getting the puppy like in like 9 days. So next weekend, I'm just gonna like batch make food so I can just use stuff from the freezer for as long as possible. We'll see how much I can make. But this week I am making something called hibachi chicken, instant pot hibachi chicken. So what I had was some, what do you call it, leftover, grab it out here. I had some zucchini left over that was about to go bad and need to make use of this, so I looked up stuff that used zucchini and chicken, came across this recipe. So we're gonna make this, and let's go. So I already have the, you need 1/4 of a cup of low sodium soy sauce. I had regular soy sauce, but what you can do is dilute that regular soy sauce. So if you need 1/4 of a cup, you just use 1/8 of a cup of the soy sauce and then 1/8 of a cup of water, and it dilutes it to be low sodium. So I'm doing that as a solution instead of buying low sodium for one recipe. But anyway, 1/4 cup water. I'm going to get that in a second. 2 tablespoons of wine vinegar or apple cider vinegar. I don't know what they mean by wine vinegar. I hope they mean red wine vinegar because that's what I have. Then 1 tablespoon fresh ginger, grated or from a jar. I always use fresh. I don't trust jar stuff, especially when I'm making food. So got fresh ginger here. I'm going to try out a way of getting this out. It's using a spoon. So I read online that you could use a spoon with the ginger here. I forgot exactly what they said, but it's probably something like this. Yep. Actually, you know what? A spoon works 10 times better than a knife, and it's not as dangerous. So I think we don't need this half. We probably just need the bottom part here. So let's go ahead and get the skin off of this ginger. Wow, that works surprisingly well. I did not expect this to work so well using a spoon. But here we are. One frustrating thing about ginger is it's always like odd shaped. Okay. Alright, so let's get this ginger taken care of here. Yeah. Okay, almost done. Then I just need to chop it up. Can't believe I haven't done this before. I always used a knife and I was afraid I was going to cut myself because it was ridiculous, like going in with a knife. But yeah, this is the way to do it. Shit. Let's see. Just need to get this groove out. Alright, there we go. Took like a minute. Alright, so now we're gonna need a knife. Oops. Alright, I think that should be enough there. Let's keep things clean. Don't want to have all the ginger skin everywhere. Alright. And I'll clean off the base of this later. Okay. So we got the ginger here. I have my other knife in the dishwasher, so I'm just going to use the chef's knife for this. Really, there was a way to do this. I forgot. Maybe it was like you cut it into pieces like this. Gotta be really careful with ginger. Stuff slides all over the place. Easy to cut your finger open. So yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna wing it. It says like, what's the recipe called for? It was like minced ginger or grated or from a jar. So it's asking for grated ginger here. Shit, this needs to be sort of fine. Use the part of the knife closest to me. Just go at it here. So I like to think of this in when I do stuff like this in parts, right? God, fuck off. So I don't get overwhelmed with so much stuff to do. So I'm just like, part 1. There are 4 parts here, and it doesn't seem like such a monumental task to cut this ginger up then, you know? Because I can be like, yeah, part 1 finished, you know, part 2 finished, halfway through. All right. You know, I'm not going to do it super fine here. Part 1 done. Move that over there. Okay. How are we looking on time? 5 minutes. Good. Got 30 minutes to do this here. I think we can get it done in 30. Ginger is going to take like 2 minutes, I think. Probably actually maybe close to 4. I think it'll be a minute per part. We've got to be careful there. All right. Okay. What I'm going to do is cut this way, and then once this way, we'll call it done after I do that with each part. Don't want to get too crazy on the ginger, but I also want it to be sort of finely cut, you know, or minced at least. Yeah, I'm going to call it minced as good enough. Halfway done on the ginger, 2 more to go. Alright. So we need a tablespoon of ginger. I'm hoping this equals a tablespoon. I think it will. Alright. Just wondered what fresh ginger tastes like. Oh man. Yeah. That was just a little piece. Shit. That was gonna be like the ginger you have with sushi. No, that's some strong, potent stuff. Damn. Oh man. Okay. Good. Final part. There's always something. I just cleaned this counter, by the way, so I'm not too worried about stuff falling and using it. Just did the whole Sunday cleaning. Alright, there we go. Got all our ginger there. That's more than enough ginger. Yeah. That'll be good for... Okay, had to cut that up. Alright. Alright, cool. Ginger done. Let's take that, wrap it up, and put it away. Alexa, how long does ginger last?
Here's something I found on the web. According to veryofit.com, fresh ginger will last about 1 month when stored properly.
1 month. All right. All right, so I'm gonna put a little note. I use the Things app to keep track of this stuff. So Things and a new note. Replace ginger. And 1 month from now, today is the 6th, so that'll be the 6th of March. I forgot to use a tag. Hold on, I'm gonna be about that. Ginger. Okay, and attach tag, expiration. All right, cool. So ginger's in the fridge. We got it diced up. Let's see what we need to do next here. So hibachi chicken. All right, so 2 cloves of garlic minced. Yeah, there's a lot of mincing here. Fortunately, this one's just 2 cloves of garlic. Let's see. Right. You Do not fall in garbage disposal. No, could take care of it. All right, so one. Oh God. Okay. They're wrapped. We're good. Those will be our 2 cloves there. Let's take the rest of this and put it up there. All right. All right. I don't think I ever cook stuff without just something happening. There's always some like disaster. See, not disaster, but you know, some mishap that happens while cooking. Let's see, so this will be 1 clove here. God, the garlic is such a pain to take the skin off of, or the not skin, but you know, I guess is this skin? Whatever this stuff is. Okay. I'll tell you, this the most time-consuming part of this recipe is the garlic and the ginger. Like minus this doesn't take that long, you know. And you could use ginger that's already like, you know, in a jar at the supermarket. That will speed it up tenfold. But if you're like me and you want to make it fresh, it does make a pretty big difference taste-wise, I think, to use it fresh. Up to you. You know, but I always recommend doing it fresh. It doesn't take too long to do, and get much more delicious meal out of it. And maybe unlike me, you'll get faster at doing it. Let's see. Why is this one giving me so much trouble? Shit. All right, there we go. All right, look at that. Look at all that. God dang. All right. All right, cool. So, mince this up. This should go faster than the ginger. There's always that going on. All right, turn it around. Oh, damn it. All right. Line it up and fine chop. You might be able to do this much faster than I'm doing it. It's all a judgment call. I know I'm clumsy, so when cooking and stuff like that, so if I do it fast, it's gonna go well, you know, a few times, and then I have that one time where I just sliced my finger in half because I'm just like zoned out. So up to you. I mean, obviously professional chefs, they go at this really quick when they're chopping and dicing and all this stuff, but you gotta know what your level of clumsiness is and how much you value your fingers. Let's see. All right. Okay, 1 down, 1 to go. Come on, get off. God, it's sticking everywhere. All right. Okay. Final one. Come on. There we go. 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right, I'm going to call that good enough. And let's move on. All right. So garlic's done, ginger's done. We have 15 minutes. All right, so 1 tablespoon granulated sugar. That'll be easy to get. And the pepper, good. Chicken, zucchini. I'll mess with the zucchini after I put it in the Instant Pot, because the zucchini is actually going to go in at the end after it's finished cooking, and I put it in, close the lid back on, and let it steam for a few minutes so it doesn't get too mushy. 1 onion sliced or quartered, and then the mushrooms, 1/4 inch slices. Okay, so got to do the mushrooms and the onion. Do the mushrooms first. So I got these from the supermarket. They're like $1.40. I actually had a bigger pack of mushrooms for $2, which was a better value, but I don't really use mushrooms that much. So, don't know why I'm using this, but whatever. Have it out already. Chicken cost about $5.50. They call for 1.5 pounds. I have 1.42 pounds. He asked if I wanted more or less. I was like, more. He gave me less, and I was like, yeah, fuck it. I got the chicken. So, $5.50 for the chicken. I think this whole thing might cost like $10 maybe. Not bad. Get probably like 5 meals out of it, so $2 a meal. Alright. I'll call this good enough. Dry off these mushrooms and then slice them. Okay, so I need to use more of the cutting board here, so I'm going to do my little trick with sectioning off this stuff here. Oh god. Damn. Damn it. Alright, there we go. Right over there, once I get the puppy, is where its food bowl is going to be, so you need to be very careful of future cooking and wash and make sure nothing falls in there that the dog could be like allergic to, or poisonous to dogs. So be very careful. I probably in the future when I'm cooking, I'll just take the food bowls and put them up over there. So if anything falls down, they're not going to touch the food bowls. All right, there. And let's get the onion moved over, or onion, I mean the garlic. Stuff just sticks everywhere. It's crazy. Okay. So I'm also doing another video after this where I'm going to make the smoothies for this week. I'm actually pretty excited about it because it's a smoothie recipe that's going to use my J. Rob's vanilla protein powder, which I've had sitting in there for a good part of like, maybe a year now. And it's going to go bad soon, so I need to use it. Alright, cool. So, just get all this stuff off the board. Alright. Get these mushrooms out. And this video probably is may go into, I think it is going to go to a two-parter. This is going to take a while. Just have the onion after this. So, yep. I'm just going to cut off the stems of the mushrooms here. Cut this off. Okay. Yeah, I'm like pretty spent today. I woke up, did 2 hours of rollerblading on the streets. Then I cleaned the whole apartment. That took an hour and a half. I think, according to my Apple Watch, that alone, the apartment cleaning was like 500, 600 calories. I think 1,100 from the rollerblading. Boom, walked to the supermarket, back. A lot of stuff today. So 1/4 inch slices. I think they mean this way. Fuck. Hold on. Do they have any picture guides here? I mean, it doesn't matter, to be honest. I mean, let's just see what it looks like in the picture. Looks like that in the picture. I think that would be... Yeah, okay, I see how they're doing it. Okay. So, I can never tell what they mean when they say 1/4 inch. I think you just wing it, and say, you know, whatever, you know, 1/4 inch, probably 1/4 of an inch. I think 1/2 an inch would be much thicker. All right, 5 to go. I love how easy mushrooms are to slice, you know, especially after coming off of ginger and garlic and onion soon. Fuck, mushrooms are a joy to work with. Very quick to slice. Okay, 2. Let's see. Okay, 3. Halfway done. Okay, 2 more. If nothing else, I hope with all these videos that I'm showing people how long it takes like an actual like, you know, beginner cook to make all these recipes, because they always just say the preparation time is ridiculously short and you're like, wow, that shouldn't take long at all. And it's, you know, for the real, you know, like the average cook, this stuff takes forever. Oops. Good thing I did that slow. All right. That was a close call there. Close call on the finger. Would have sliced that part right off. All right. Okay, cool. So we got that done. Let's put them right back in here. That's why I go slow. Because there's stuff like that. Got to know your limits. You know how if you have if you're a bit clumsy with cooking, you know, I can know that and stay safe. You know, not worth losing a part of your finger to save like a minute or 2 on, you know, the prep. Okay, so next is the onion. You see, I have the chicken just sitting out there at room temperature. I always hear it's better to have it at room temperature rather than taking it straight out of the fridge. A lot of these recipes, so. Okay, onion. Let's see here. There we go. See if I can split this one up into the first part being labeled prep video and the second part actually the putting stuff together. It's gonna be sort of hard because I need to do the chicken, which is gonna take a while to chop up the chicken. Okay. Onions aren't that bad when you get used to, you know, to doing the onion. Basically, it always just ends up being going like this, you know, cutting almost to the end, and then making sure, of course, you don't cut your fingers, but like that, and then look at that. I'm gonna periodically do that because they stick onto the knife, you know. But yeah, it's not too hard to dice up onions, you know. You get fast enough at it, you know. You don't have to worry too much about the whole tears in the eye. If you're really worried about that, tip is to leave it in the fridge. You take a long time with the onion. Alright, 1 down, other half, let's go. And it depends on the onion. I've had some tear you up faster, some not as fast. Okay. Okay, and there we go. Done with no tearing up. Okay, just gotta put this in something. What are we looking at here? We have 4 minutes. We might be able to get the chicken done. I doubt it. Let me see. Alright. I think I'm going to cut the video after this and do part 2. Because it's gonna cut out in the middle of the chicken prep. So just in time in the onion. I'm starting to feel the eyes. If it took me any longer, I would have been tearing up there. Okay, good. All right, I will be back for part 2 in a second. We'll do the chicken, get this thing cooking. See you in a few.